CPC kids, and welcome to our new series, Amazed. Over the next few weeks, we are going to learn about the major events in the life of the prophet Elijah, all of which are nothing short of amazing. Elijah's ministry took place during turbulent times for God's people, so much so that sometimes Elijah felt utterly alone. And sometimes he was literally alone. But God's presence and power with Elijah throughout those times is undeniable. So today, our big idea is, it's amazing. God takes care of me. And our Bible verse is, God provides for Elijah, from 1 Kings 17. So, right here, I have a small bowl of M&Ms. Do you think that you can guess the number of M&Ms that are in this jar? Could you maybe count them? Or just use your ability to guess? There are actually 72 M&Ms in this bowl. Some of you may have come close with your guess, and some of you may have missed the mark completely. Wouldn't it be amazing if someone could just look at that bowl of M&Ms and know the exact number? Well, did you know that God knows exactly how many hairs are on your head? And it doesn't matter how much or how little hair you have. God knows the smallest detail about you and your life. God cares that much about you. And now it's time for our video lesson.
Hey kids, are you doing amazing today? I feel amazing too. Why? Because I just tried a really fun science experiment. First, I took some celery. I put it in some water. Then I turned the water red. And do you know what happened? The celery turned red too. Isn't that amazing? I love celery, no matter what color it is. But I heard a story about a time when people were running out of all of their food. Not just celery. Do you want to hear it? Okay, here goes. There once was a king named King Ahab. He was the king of Israel, but he didn't follow God. God said, for the next few years, there will be no rain. This was not good news because without rain, no plants could grow. The prophet named Elijah knew that without rain, there would be no food for God's people. So Elijah prayed and asked God for help. God told Elijah to go to a tiny little brook. While he was there, God sent ravens to bring Elijah food every morning and every night. Eventually, the stream dried up and Elijah had to move on. God told him to go find a widow in a nearby city and ask her for food. She wanted to help, but she didn't have any food either. But Elijah said, "Trust me, God's got this." He told the woman to make some food for him, and then to make some food for her and her son. He said, "God will take care of you. Your food will not run out." And that's exactly what happened. For a week, the woman fed Elijah, herself, and her son, and she never ran out of flour to bake more bread. During a time when there wasn't any food, God provided Elijah with food to eat and water to drink. It's amazing. God took care of Elijah, and it's amazing. God takes care of me.
All right, friends, now we are going to talk about our Bible verse that we just heard about in our video lesson. 1 Kings 17. Elijah lived a long time ago, and he loved God, and God took care of Elijah in amazing ways. So, have you ever been on a road trip or at the park and your stomach started to growl? What are some of your favorite places to eat? Think about that for a minute. That's great. Those are some amazing places to eat. But during the time when Elijah lived, there weren't any of those places to go. There was no food or water in the land, but God took care of Elijah. God provided water for him at a brook. Do any of you know what a brook is? Yes, a brook is a small stream of water, and Elijah could drink from it. Water is so good for us, especially when you're super thirsty and hot. But when you are hungry, is water enough? Or do you want some actual food? Yeah, you want some actual food. God provided meat and bread for Elijah in a very amazing way. Can any of you remember how? That's right, God sent ravens, which are birds, to give Elijah meat and bread twice a day. God is amazing, and God took good care of Elijah, and God takes care of us. Now it's time for a memory verse.
Deuteronomy 7, verse 21. The Lord your God, who is present with you, is a great and awesome God.
Will you pray with me? Dear God, thank you for being amazing and always taking care of me. Thank you for always taking care of all my friends who are with us today. Thank you. Amen. Thanks for joining us today. We hope to see you soon.